Ash and Melody, the girl with ash on her sleeves. The marketplace buzzed with noise, yet Luma barely heard it. Her goggles dangled around her neck, her hands smudged with oil and soot from another long day in Jovan's suffocating workshop. Her boots scraped stone, heavy from both labor and silence. She hated passing through the square. It was too loud, too alive, too free. That is when she heard it. A soft golden tune. Not a shout of music, just a whisper. A gentle strum that didn't demand attention but earned it all the same. Her steps slowed. There, by the old fountain, sat a young man. Lute in hand, cloak frayed, hair tousled. He wasn't performing. He was just playing. And the music was for no one in particular, yet somehow it reached her. He looked up. Their eyes met. "You've got the look of someone who understands flight," he said, voice warm like a campfire. Luma blinked. "I fix things," she muttered. "Not fly them. Even birds need menders." He patted the stone beside him. She didn't sit. Not yet. Not then. But she stayed, and he played. A song without a name. She passed by again the next day. And the next, always after dusk. Always when her shift ended and her arms ached from hammering hull bolts and adjusting gear rigs she wished she had never seen. Barr, that was his name, played a new song every time. Songs about stars that listened, about fire that wept, about people who hid behind soot and silence. He never asked why she came. She never asked why he played. Until one evening, when her footsteps did not take her home right away, she lingered longer. "You write these?" She asked, period. "Only for you," he replied without missing a note. That night she smiled. Beneath the quiet tree, the wind whispered through tall grass outside the city walls. A single ancient tree stood there, limbs stretched skyward, roots like curled fingers gripping the earth. Luma sat beneath it, arms wrapped around her knees. Her chest trembled with quiet panic. Jovan had threatened her family again. Footsteps approached. "Did not mean to startle you," Barr said softly. "You always seem to find me," she murmured. He didn't sit too close. "Just close enough. You always leave a trail of oil and heartache," he smiled at. She almost laughed. Almost. He sat, opened his lute case, and began to play. Slow, gentle, like a lullaby woven in silver threads of moonlight. When the smoke clings and the light fades, and the world is too loud for your heart to stay, come sit by the tree where the silence grows. I will sing to the fire that no one knows. She didn't speak at first. Then she did. Everything. Her sick mother, her little brother, the pouch of gold, the fear, the threats, the bruises. Barr said nothing. He didn't gasp, did not ask. He just let the music wrap around her. She leaned against him. "Don't stop," she whispered. "I will not." And he did not. Not that night. Not the next. He played for her not to fix, not to question, but to remind her she was more than what she endured. That she was still herself. Luma slowly turned to him, her gaze filled with something deeper than gratitude. Her heart pounding, she leaned in, closer and closer until her lips met his. The kiss wasn't soft. It wasn't tentative. It was full, fierce, a release of everything she had held in since the day Jovan first laid his hand on her life. When they parted, both breathless, neither said a word. They didn't need to. From that night on, they weren't just two souls meeting in the dark. They were together. The risk of hope. They met again. And again. Always in secret. Always beneath stars or fading torchlight. Luma never told him how often she cried when she left. She didn't need to. Barr never told her how long he waited after she vanished. She already knew. Each meeting stitched something back into her. Not loudly, not instantly, but piece by piece she began to breathe like herself again. And Barr? He began to sing louder. Not in volume, But in meaning, he stopped singing for coin. He started singing for her. And one day someone would hear, and everything would change.